Welcome in, everyone. We have some more breaking news out of Venezuela involving President Donald Trump authorizing lethal strikes, black operations, covert operations have been authorized. And this news comes right after multiple B-52 strategic long-range bombers flew to Venezuela's coast, sparking Venezuela to scramble a fighter jet. This is again, I cannot stress this. I want to stress it as much as I can. This is an incredibly fluid situation. Things are changing by the minute, changing by the hour. I am bringing you guys the information as quickly as I am able to get it. And just keep in mind, it's going to rapidly evolve. It's going to rapidly change, but this is where we are. I am filming this on October 15th after news has broken. Covert operations have been authorized. The train is racing down the tracks. There is no stopping what is coming now. So we're going to break it all down. Before we do, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you absolutely nothing at all. Huge, huge, huge boost to the channel. Comment with your thoughts below. How do you think this ends? How do you think this situation goes? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that notification bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a single thing. And then right here, Instagram, David underscore Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are open. You guys have been amazing, sending me so many incredible tips I've been able to chase down. Please don't stop. Keep it up. It is a huge help. Now let's get into it. So on October 15th, the United States flew multiple B-52 strategic long-range bombers from Louisiana down to Venezuela. They flew off the coast of Venezuela. They did not enter Venezuelan airspace, but they stayed off the coast, flying in a holding pattern in circles over and over again. Now, this obviously became a huge news issue. It's believed that those planes were flanked by F-35 stealth fighters, and there also were refueling tankers in the air as well. The planes kept switching on and off their transponders, disappearing. Venezuela responded by scrambling an old F-16 as the bombers were leaving. Obviously, Venezuela didn't scramble that fighter jet when it still would have gotten blown out of the sky. They waited to look tough until after the threat had left. Now, we have a bombshell report from the New York Times. I'm going to throw this up on the screen. And I know some of you don't like the New York Times. I get it. I understand, but they do some solid reporting and when it comes to international affairs. And this report, let's see, is the headline up here. It says, Trump administration authorizes covert CIA action in Venezuela. The development comes as the military is drawing up options for President Trump to consider, including possible strikes inside the country. It says here, the Trump administration has secretly authorized the CIA to conduct covert action in Venezuela, according to U.S. officials stepping up a campaign against Nicolas Maduro, the country's authoritarian leader. The authorization is the latest step in the Trump administration's intensifying pressure campaign against Venezuela. For weeks, the U.S. military has been targeting boats off the Venezuelan coast. It says are transporting drugs, killing 27 people. American officials have been clear privately that the end goal is to drive Maduro from power. This is the big one. I'm going to highlight it right here on the screen for you. The new authority would allow the CIA to carry out lethal operations in Venezuela and conduct a range of operations in the Caribbean. Lethal operations. This is black ops cleared hot to start taking out targets with lethal force. This is not simply an observation mission. This is not simply a recon mission. This is, according to the New York Times, a kill mission. This authorizes the use of deadly force by CIA black operations, ground branch, for example, to take targets out. As many of you also know, this would include tier one assets operating under specific rules that would then be under CIA essentially authorization, such as Delta Force, SEAL Team 6. They would then be able to go in and smoke bad guys. We've seen this before. The mission to kill Osama bin Laden was a CIA, technically, legally speaking, a CIA operation, and Red Squadron of SEAL Team 6, operating under CIA authority, went in and killed him. So that right there is a real-world example of how this could happen. So let's keep reading. The agency would be able to take covert action against Mr. Maduro or his government, either unilaterally or in conjunction with a larger military operation. Literally what I'm talking about. They can pull military assets and use those to conduct these lethal covert strikes Who knows? Maybe they're going to target Maduro himself. We will wait and see. It is not known whether the CIA is planning any operations in Venezuela or if the authorities are meant as a contingency. I'll save you the time of wondering. The president of the United States doesn't order lethal operations unless those plans have already been drawn up. They come to him, they say, here's what we want to do. Here's why we want to do it. Here's what we think the impact of that's going to be. We need you to sign off on it. Then the president signs off on it, and then they roll. The development comes as the U.S. military is planning its own possible escalation, drawing up options for President Trump to consider, including strikes inside Venezuela. The scale of military buildup in the region is substantial. There are currently 10,000 U.S. troops there, most of them at bases in Puerto Rico, but also a contingent of Marines on amphibious assault ships, and all the Navy has 8 surface warships and a submarine in the Caribbean. The new authorities, known in intelligence jargon as a presidential finding, were described by multiple U.S. officials who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss the highly classified document. Mr. Trump ordered an end to diplomatic talks with the Maduro government this month as he grew frustrated with the Venezuelan leader's failure to accede to U.S. demands to give up power voluntarily and the continued insistence by officials that they had no part in the drug trafficking. The CIA has long had authority to work with governments in Latin America on security matters and intelligence sharing. That has allowed the agency to work with Mexican officials to target drug cartels, but those authorizations do not allow the agency to carry out direct lethal operations. So I'm going to pull this down off the screen now. So right there, you are being told in no unclear terms that they are being ordered to strike lethally. They are being ordered to kill the target. This is different than when the CIA works in Mexico, where officially they don't kill anyone in Mexico, although I think depending on who you ask and who you do your research with, you might hear different versions. Let's just say the movie Sicario might be more realistic than the United States government would want to admit, but I'll leave it at that for now. Maybe that'll be a video sometimes down the line. This is an explicit kill order. This is an order to go in there and smash these guys covertly. No fingerprints, hands off. These are as dangerous as it gets. These guys go behind enemy lines and shoot people in the middle of the night and then leave. And if it goes correctly, nobody even officially knew they were there unless the U.S. government later wants to tell everyone. Again, going back to the Osama bin Laden raid, well, with the crashed helicopter, it would have been very clear who was there, but assuming the helicopter hadn't crashed, SEAL Team 6 could have gone in, got the job done, left. There would have been no fingerprints. The crash helicopter changed that. With Delta Force over the years and with SEAL Team 6, they have conducted a wide range of missions acting under CIA authority and regular military authority, where the details of those missions are to this day still concealed from the public. This is a huge escalation. This is a game-changing escalation. This is the clearest sign yet. We will be taking action against the Maduro regime and likely Maduro himself. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. A lot of people think they're tough, but nobody has the abilities and the powers of the United States military. Not even close. Not in their wildest dreams can people do what the U.S. military can do. The fact of the matter is this. If a squadron of Delta Force operators or a squadron of SEAL Team 6 operators or CIA ground branch go in with a specific target covertly with the goal of taking him out, there is nothing on the planet in Venezuela that is going to stop them. These guys are the most experienced people on the planet at what they do. They are the best people on the planet at what they do. And when CAG, DevGru, or Ground Branch show up, it's game over for the bad guys. And it's going to happen in brutal and unrelenting fashion. That's the fact of the matter. Now, on the B-52s. So this is the flight. Now, the B-52s have left. So by the time I'm filming this on October 15th, the B-52s are gone from the Venezuelan coast. But what you are seeing here on your screen is a picture of just how close the long-range bombers got to the coast and literally just flew in circles off the coast, like you can see. And that, again, goes to show these dudes are not playing games. Trump is not playing games. Pete Hegseth is not playing games. This was a show of force mission. We flew bombers right up to Venezuela, all the way from Louisiana. They hung out off the coast for an hour or two, and there was nothing the Venezuelans could do about it. And again, I want to stress this. We have the greatest fighting force the world has ever seen. And when that little red balloon goes up, when that bat sign goes off and they get the call and it's time to show up, you better believe that they are absolutely going to light them up. And that's what they're training to do. That's what they're preparing to do. So that's where we are at, folks. We are on the brink, and now the CIA has been authorized to start using lethal force on targets. I'm bringing you this information as soon as I'm getting it. Please stick with me. We will have more developments, but I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this development? What do you think about the CIA using lethal force? Let me know below. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing at all. Huge, 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 huge boost to the channel. Hit that bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here under the bottom of the screen, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. My DMs are wide open. That's where you can find me. Send me any tips or information you have. I'll see you all next time.